Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 6, and am I excited to share everything with you guys today. Today is going to be very edited. I'm going to cover a lot of points, a lot of things that I enjoy, a lot of immersion, and a lot of tips, okay? So we're going to start out. I've got all the resources for this fireplace. We're going to create a fire ring over here. And apparently I need one more log, which is weird, but in any case, let's go get one more log. Okay, there we got one more log. So we're going to create the fireplace. And then I've got all the resources to craft myself. I bought 4 cans at the trader. So now I can craft improvised grill, which is fantastic. Allows you to cook a lot more ingredients. Grill allows you to use a pot and a pan. It just allows you to craft or to cook a lot more than you used to be able to cook. Okay, so there we put it over, and we picked it up again by mistake. Let's just light the fire over here, and as you can see, there's a lot more we can do now. Normally, we can just do a vegetable skewer and a meat skewer. Now we can do grilled veggies, which is way, way, way better. We can make grilled meat. We can make grilled mushrooms. We can make bread, which is basically a cevape. And we can make grilled fish, okay, with any kind of fish. And that is what we're going to do as soon as we come back. So I'm just going to put out the fire so that it doesn't burn out all the wood. Another tip that I want to give you is I use the knife uses on this wall. And one kitchen knife can fill two walls without breaking. One kitchen knife fills 2 walls without breaking. Okay, so the kitchen knives are very, 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 really, really great. Now, we're going to run through this quickly because I did want to cook something. I don't know why I don't have the food on me, which is a bit weird. It's a bit weird that we don't have any food on us at the moment. So let me just go get some food quickly. Okay, we got a ton of fruit. I've already eaten a lot of it. A lot of apples, a lot of pears, and some wild cherries at the farm just over there, just to the west of us. And I'm going to ride to the trader now to hand in some quest items, but I'm going to have fun while doing it, okay? I'm going to have fun while doing it. So I'm going to put on my jacket. I've let go of there's the food. There's the food. Why didn't I see the food? Okay, but we need a pot as well to put the eggs in. There's the food, okay? I was wondering where that food went to. I clearly forgot where I put it. But yes, I want you to guys check something quickly. This is the best and most fun way for me to level up strength and constitution when I've got a route that I can follow. So I started with 4.5. So I've only gained 6,791 strength, okay, since we've started. And we've only gained like, we'll say 7,200 and 7,800. 7,800, 7,200, okay? We have to remember that. 7,800, 7,800, 6,800, 7,200. So it's 6,800, 7,200, okay? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to ride to this path, and I'm going to ride on the road all the way to the trader. The way back is a lot easier. We're going to be doing this a lot to hand in quests and buy stuff and stuff like that. But I feel this is a lot of fun. I stick to the road. I take all the wines and everything. Most of it is uphill. So we're gaining the max amount of strength and constitution. So let's see what we end up with, shall we? Let's see what we end up with when we come back. I'm close to that weight that I was talking about. Yeah, I'm close to that weight that I was talking about. So let's see what we end up with. Guys, that was so much fun. I can't even explain it to you. I cannot explain to you how much fun that is. I don't like riding a bicycle in real life. The seats hurt me, or I'm just too old, or I'm just too big. But I'm sitting on a comfortable chair, riding a bicycle, looking at the water below. I did it without stopping once. Like, that's a nice challenge. If you want to want to go up that hill, try and not stop the bicycle once. Try and manage your stamina. Like, you can free, you just mustn't stop once, okay? Try and manage your stamina all the way. But I cannot explain to you guys how much fun that was. That was incredible. Peaceful, immersive, just a bunch of good thoughts there. And it didn't take long at all. If you don't manage your stamina and you stop and wait for all your stamina to return and then ride out all your stamina and stop and wait for your stamina to return, it can take a bit long, but that was really in first person, even with a camera shake. That was fantastic. So let's see. 6,800 went to 7,400. That's 600 skill points. And then 7,200 went to 7,700. So it's about 600 to 500. You know, it's an average of 500. And I didn't even max my weight. I could have made the weight, you know, closer to 50. But in any case, that's a 500 XP. Okay, so how many times do we have to go to... And you're not really going to level up when you go back down. You're only going to, like, level up when you... I'm just going to get out of the snow. You're only going to level up when you, like, you know, going up the hill. But let's just say up the hill. To get to 5 strength, we need 50,000. Okay? Because 0.5 is 50,000 and we need another 0.5. So we need 50,000 skill points to get to 5 strength. So that means 500 times 10 is 5,000. If we do this, like we're already at 7,000 skill points, but let's say we start at 4.5. If you ride the bicycle up to the trader from your base 100 times, you're at 5 strength. Now, 100 times might sound a lot, guys, but over a long period of gameplay, it's not a lot, okay? If you ride to the trader twice every play session, that's less than 2 months. Less than 2 months. And you're going to level up your strength and constitution when you're riding around. So I'm sure if you ride to the trader twice a play session, you'll get to 5 strength within a month. And it's natural. That's the great thing that's the best thing about it for me. It's very, very natural. So we're just going to do 2 quests and then we're going to get all the material for the food. And then we want to get some kitchen knives. Very, very cheap. I'll take, it doesn't matter which one I take. I'll take 3 kitchen knives. And that's 6 walls. 2, 4, 6. That's like 6 5-meter walls. That's really, really good. I don't know why I took the paint cans. I don't know what made me think I've got 3 paint cans, but I probably put the 3 paint cans somewhere and I don't remember where I put it. Knowing myself. So I'm just going to cancel this quest and probably give it the toolbox. No, it doesn't have the toolbox. Very, 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 very weird. Very, 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 very weird. Like, there's a reason that I took the paint cans. I don't know what the reason is, but I know there's a reason that I took the paint cans. But I do have the pistol. I do have the pistol. There's $900. I'm well armed. And I'm sure if I kill a few puppets, if I kill a few puppets, I'll get $1,500. That's good for now. And now I'm just gonna go get the food. I've got the meat. I've got the corn. I'm just gonna buy me some fish quickly. I don't think you can buy fish here. No. I'm sure you buy the fish here. And we want some fish with vitamin D. So we're going to go to our metabolism, go to vitamin D, and then catfish, bleak, Cornflakes, mushroom, bass. I'm gonna get bass. Bleak or bass. Probably gonna get bass. So there, we're gonna get 2. What is that? European bass for it. I don't care about European. Okay. So we're gonna get 2 bass. Let's see how much vitamin D there is in each use. That's about 3 micrograms. It's not a lot, okay? But we're gonna get the fish, and then we're gonna go back, and then I'm gonna show you guys a fantastic on my route, literally on my exercising route. I got something else. I don't even know why I brought the electrical stove in the toolbox. Something went wrong. But in any case, check this place out on my route. Just a small bonus tip for you guys. When it's snowing in the snow, you don't really get wet. But it is raining when you get out of the snow biome. So in the snow biome, if you see snow, you're not going to get wet, which is not going to let you go overweight. But if you go into the forest biome, while it's snowing, you are going to get wet and you are going to get over encumbered. Because it's probably raining cats and dogs. Okay, so just remember, the snow is an indication. You can see the thunder. You can see the thunder there in the distance. The snow is an indication that it's raining in the other biomes. So if you don't want to get wet and be overweight, then stay in the snow biome until it stops snowing. Look at that, guys. Look at that. A functional stove right next to our base. Right next to our base. Now, we're not very far away from the base, so let's see what we ended up with. We started with 6,800. We almost built 1,000. About 950 points. By the time we get to our base, it's roughly 1,000. This was 6,000, 7,200, so about 800 points. I'm telling you now, if you guys take that route, within a month, you'll be at 5 strength, 5 constitution. And we're going to do some serious cooking here. We're going to do some serious cooking here. Since it's raining outside, I think I'm just going to make a fire. Get my page out of the book that I use as tinder. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're going to go to bed. Wake up the next morning, fresh and ready for the day. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am just clearing out this town close to my base. Okay. I got 10 screwdrivers there. Just going to finish the armor quest here, get myself maybe a pot and a pan, do the police station and the pharmacies. Just a little bit of getting gear, and then I'm going to go and cook breakfast to get ready for the day. But as I told you guys, look, we are stuck at engineering, and I told you guys that as soon as you hit 2 dexterity, you'll get all the engineering and all the medical and all, you'll get all the experience points that you lost. Okay, so we're just going to wait now until we get to 2 dexterity. Should happen quite quickly. I just need to put my character under pressure like this. Not under pressure, just move my character to get to the maximum. So we're just going to carry on looting. I'm looking for a pot and a pan. I'll get some scrap metal while I've got time. Yeah, I have to kill 2 more puppets. I got 8 screwdrivers from the farm, so I can do the police station. I'm looking for 1 bolt. There I've got 2 bolts. That's just to complete my log shed, the second log shed that I was busy with. As you guys can see, this is the loot. I was empty when I came here. I don't know why I brought the metal saw, but I mean, I was empty. This is all the loot I got. So we can easily go and do the police station. But I do want to get that pan. And yeah, I want to show you guys what happens when we hit that target. Now, the easiest way to get a pan is basically just to search houses. The food shop, I think the food shop might be an easier way. I'm not sure, but the food shop might be an easier way to get a pot and a pan. Hopefully I can get like a pot and a pan in a kitchen over here. I mean, that's where they usually are. Or that's where you get a yellow screwdriver. Never a bad idea to search a town. Never a bad idea. Just like I told you guys. If you're not willing to search the houses, you minimize your chances for a yellow. Okay? And I just proved it. Okay, so we've got a pan. Now I'd like a pot. Getting a lot of thread, which is nice. See if we can get that duct tape in the garage or that workshop. Just have to be careful. NPCs are going to start shooting at me at some point. There's so many NPC spawn points over here. It's going to be a miracle. There we go. And now we can make the can suppressor. Like the oil filter suppressor is the best suppressor, but it's a quest item, so usually you won't be able to buy it. And this thing tells you destroy after firing 29 bullets. So this is a very, very nice addition to the game, is that it tells you how many shots you'll be able to fire. And now that we've got the scope, we don't really care about it.
Confirm contact. No sudden moves.
Like I told you guys, NPC spawns happen regularly. Can't believe there's only 1 guy. That's a little bit hard to believe. Oh, yep, that's hard to believe. That's hard to believe. Have to have eyes in the back of your head, yeah? My gear is all right. That's the only thing I really worry about is my gear. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on. Come on. To dexterity. Apparently we need 2.5 dexterity. Okay, that's my mistake. We're learning something. Like, I thought one attribute point is enough for basic, 2 attribute points is enough for medium, and 3 attribute points is enough for but that's dexterity. That's dexterity. Okay, there. Okay, for dexterity. Sorry, guys. If we get to 2 intelligence, then we'll open up all of this. My bad, guys. There. Okay, look at that. 5,000 XP in thievery. Let's say 5,000 XP in thievery. Okay, we didn't gain 5,000 XP in thievery right now. Medium thievery just opened up because we hit 2 dexterity. Okay, sorry, it's my bad. I'm looking at intelligence. Once we complete one module, memory module from an abandoned bunker, then all of these will open up and we'll receive all the skill points that we lost, like with thievery. We built 5,600 XP in the background. And then when we hit medium thievery, it paid out. Okay, it's like a savings account. Okay, let's make some breakfast, shall we? Let's make some breakfast. And I'm going to show you guys how useful a kitchen knife is. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how useful a kitchen knife is. So let me just think quickly over here. I need a log. I think I've got a smaller log here just to fuel the fire. Okay. Put that in there to complete that. Put in the log. Small wooden log. Light the fire. Okay, so we're going to start off with some eggs. Okay, we're going to start off with some fried eggs. We've got 3 eggs here. I thought we had 3 eggs. We've only got 2. That's disappointing. I really thought I had 3 eggs. I really thought I had 3 eggs. Didn't we buy 3 eggs? There's the 3rd egg. I just wanted to say, knew we had 3 eggs. Now, you never add oil to your recipes, okay? You never add oil to your recipes, so we're going to do the 3 eggs with salt, okay? Actually, we needed 4 eggs, but in any case, we're just going to add some salt. If we added the 4th egg and the salt, we would have remembered this recipe. We wouldn't have needed... No, we won't forget this recipe, but usually you can add all the recipes except the oil, and you'll still save the recipe to your BCU. Okay? So we're going to do the eggs quickly there. It's going to take 4 minutes, which is about 1 minute and 20 seconds. And now I can show you the wall. This wall has got no knife uses in it. Okay? Our saw has got 85% durability. The kitchen knife is in our hand. We're going to fill that blueprint. And we're going to fill that blueprint. It hasn't destroyed our kitchen knife, and it didn't touch our metal saw. Okay? 1 kitchen knife, 100% kitchen knife is enough for 3 walls, which is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So kitchen knives, really, really, really good, guys. Really, really, really good. Okay. Take the eggs off. It's well cooked. It's not perfectly cooked. It's well cooked. That's fine. And now we're going to take the pan off. And we're going to do some... Actually, we can keep the pan on. Yeah, I think it's more immersive if we keep the pan on. We're going to put the pan back on. And then cook some grilled vegetables. There we go. Got everything I need over here. And this is better than the skewer. This is better than the skewer. Way, way better than the skewer. Okay. Now everything is in the pan. That's nice and neat. It's going to be very, very, very quickly. Extremely quickly. Perfectly cooked. And that is 5 meals of 37 grams of carbs. Really, 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 really good. Okay. And now we're going to do we didn't collect mushrooms, but we'll do the grilled fish quickly. I did get 2 pieces of fish. So there's the one fish. There's the other fish. Again, we never add oil. We never add oil. That just contains a bunch of fat. We never do that. Now we're going to do the fish. That's 4 minutes as well. Look at that. Nice fish in the pan. Really, really, really nice. That is 70 grams of protein. Very, very, very nice. And now we're going to do the grilled meat. We're going to do 2 of the grilled meats. If you get a grill, if you find an original grill, then you'll be able to cook 2 things at the same time. Okay, but we're in no rush. We're just immersing ourselves. We can add a little alarm to it. Put a 2-minute alarm here and go cut the tree quickly. 1 tree is enough for a wall if you cut a very, very tall tree. So a very, very tall tree gives you a lot of logs. So this over here is a very, very tall tree. It's going to give me a lot of logs. There we go. You see, tall tree gives you a heck of a lot of logs. And then we can just take that in our hands, walk it back. Not very, very far. Take this meat off so long. Just drop this. 2 minutes gives you more than enough time to get back. Perfectly cooked. And we're gonna do the last meat skewer. You get mushrooms, just gives you a lot of water, guys. You can do the mushrooms. Mushrooms literally just gives you a bunch of water. Okay? Literally just gives you a bunch of water. And we're gonna need to get more salt. We're definitely gonna need to get more salt. Okay, I think we need 1 more log over here. I think we need we need 1 more log. So let's cut down this tree. And I thought about the chainsaw, guys, but what I realized is every log yes, the chainsaw gives you 50% more planks, but every log you cut up gives you survival. Again, I'm here to train my character. So I'll rather cut down 50% more. I'll rather cut down 50% more logs to gain 50% more survival, than use a chainsaw. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's enough for that wall. Now we just need to focus on the other wall. Again, a tall tree is always a good idea. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way back to the trader, and I stopped at the castle just to kill 7 puppets with a blunt tool. You know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm not going to show you guys how to loot the castle. The castle is quite small. It's beautiful, but it's underwhelming. Like, if I wanted to get arrows and swords and bows, I'll definitely go to the French Museum, which you guys will see on this masterclass. But yes, I got a few stuff there, you know, like I got a drill and a lockpick and scrap metal and this, you know, the broken stuff I got from medical puppets. You know, but I got really desperate. I even picked up a helmet, bolts, and nails, and a drill. But this is it. I searched the entire place and I basically got one bow. That's it. I basically searched the entire place and I got one bow, which is very underwhelming for what it was, for what you could do in the past. So yeah, not impressed at all. But like I said, I just went there to kill 7 puppets with a blunt tool, my bat. Thought I'd get a medieval sword, but quite disappointed. I'm just gonna make 2 silencers for the bow guards. It's very easy. I always cut up clothing, so I've got 2 bundles of rags on me. And you need needles. I'm going to use the 2 metal needles that I've got on me. I don't think I've got any wooden needles on me. But in any case, as soon as you've got thread, like we picked up a lot of thread in the castle. That's one thing. Like I even put thread here, you know. We picked up a lot of thread at the castle. So all you do is you need 5 rags. And then you can craft the silencer. Okay. 4 rags, thread, and a needle. And it will help you a lot. It's better to always have it on your bow so that if you go into an abandoned bunker, you don't have to worry about that. You know, you can go into an abandoned bunker without silencers on your bow, but then you have to take your time in between shots, where the silencers really damps the sound of your bow, and then you don't have to craft silencers. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna put the quest items in my backpack and get back to the trader. Okay, let's get those 5,000 bucks in case we die.
Good work. Keep it up.
Kill puppets with sharp tool. I'm relying on getting a sharp tool. Do I have that pistol on me?
Reasons. Obviously.
No, I don't have that pistol on me. Let's get that pistol and that helmet quickly. And that's the quest item. And that's the quest item. And maybe that's quest item. Who knows? I thought I had battery cables on me and vehicle repair kit.
Trying to rob the place. I guarantee you.
But apparently I was wrong. Oh, apparently you don't sell this here.
Getting registered.
Interesting.
Kidding.
Interesting.
Cares.
Probably the general goods trader. Drink some water while we can. About 300 milliliters should be enough. Just equip our bow to get it. Hopefully it goes back to where it was. It looks like it went back to where it was. And what do I mean by you can loot any place? Well, we've done the prison, guys, so we're ready for the big city. And I want to show you guys how the rifle works. I want to give you guys an advanced guide on the rifle. I'm sure I'm going to get rebar cutters. I have to go into a bunker for that. I'm just going to get the rebar cutters. And I think I can at least do one quest here. Definitely don't have all the items that I thought I had. Brake oil. And I think that's the only item I had. Yeah, the car battery cables and the repair kit. I was mistaken with that. So I've got 6,800 bucks. I'm gonna get myself a K6 helmet so that my head is
Guns come
protected.
unloaded.
Very,
Security reasons.
very
Obviously.
important. I'm over that other helmet. Okay, and then how many arrows do I have? I need 5 there, I need 3 there. That's 8 extra arrows. I can put the rest of the things back in the bicycle. We are properly protected now. Ready for action. So just put the bag there. Oh man, I have to see if I can sell that. Just quickly want to go see if I can sell that at the general goods trader. And yeah, we're probably going to run into a lot of NPCs, and I'm going to show you guys a secret about the...
Welcome.
Yeah.
Here's what I got.
I'm going to show you guys a secret about the... Just make sure we've got all the loot space that we need, yeah.
Bye.
This rifle, when you aim, what frustrated me about the sight, not only does the sight look but ugly, but what frustrated me about the sight is you get a lot of sway, okay, until you crouch down. Then you get way less sway. But the thing that frustrated me most is the fact that I try to shoot puppets in the head by aiming through the little hole. If you look at the wires in the middle, there's a little eye. That eye in the middle, I try to shoot puppets in the head by using that eye. And I always shot them in the chest, or I missed them. And it frustrated me to death. And I didn't, that's why I haven't used the scope in a long time. And then one day I was doing a gun guide, and after the guide, I just shot a bunch of rounds at the shooting range into a board. And what I realized is the shot actually comes from underneath the eye, not even on the wire. It's basically between the two wires. If you look at the eye, a centimeter under the eye, that's where you're going to shoot to. So look at this. I'm aiming for that brick with the eye, but I shot below the brick. Okay? Let me show it to you guys better. I'm aiming for that specific, I can hold control to hold my breath. That specific, that line and that line, that specific line with the eye. But I'm not shooting at the eye. Can you guys see that? Look, I'm trying to shoot on that line. I'm trying to shoot on that line. But I'm shooting below. You see, most of the hole is below. So it's below the eye, about a centimeter below the eye. So if you try and shoot a puppet or an NPC in the head, you're going to shoot him in the neck or in the chest most of the time. So just get the head underneath the eye, in the clear, not on the wire, just underneath the eye. Okay, just put the head just underneath the eye, and you're way more likely to get a headshot. And that's what I'm going to showcase to you guys in the big city. So let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to loot in the big city, but I'm going to give you guys the most effective route to take that basically takes you in a circle and ends you close to where you are or where you were. Because otherwise you have to run through the city. If you stop on one side, you have to go right through the city and then right back through the city again, which isn't great. It's not great. Okay? So what we basically do is we're going to stop next to this factory in this bush over here. These bushes are really, really good to protect your vehicle. Really, really good. Okay, and then we're just going to put a blueprint over here so that we know which one it is. And we're basically going to make a circle like this. We're going to loot around, and then we're going to come back to where we were. Okay, so I'm going to use my bow here. I'm going to start at this factory. There's a lot of things we can loot here, but I want maximum loot space. So I'm not going to take the bat. I have to kill animal. I have to kill with the sharp tool in any case. Put that there. I'm not going to need the binoculars right now, so I want a completely empty hiking backpack. Okay, so let's go. I'm really not going to loot this. Like, I've got a yellow screwdriver. What I can do so long is I can go in here quickly. There's workbench and stuff in here, which is really, really nice. But what I can do so long is just get out 8 bobby pins. Yeah, that's 8 bobby pins, and I can craft them into... Because you don't want to do this when you're in the police station. You don't want to do this when you're in the police station. And then I'm going to craft a bundle. And like I say, there's a lot of things that you can loot inside here. We are going to loot the military crates just to see if we can find like an ammo box or something. But we're not going to loot everything right now. No, we're not going to loot everything right now. It's going to take too much time. But you can loot everything here. A lot of building material, as you guys can see there. First thing we're going to go for is the gas station. There's the supermarket. Supermarket's got a lot of food, but I'm usually prepared with food. I did cook 2 more vegetable skewers. Just going to quickly see what I can find in here. Spice mix is nice. I want to collect every weapon in the game. I want to showcase every weapon in the game for you guys. So although this is a complete waste, I'm still going to collect this weapon. Just because I want to showcase every single weapon in the game to you guys. That's a quest item, but we don't need to focus on that when we're in the big city. Just see what else we can get in here. That's hospital pants. That's a quest item. I don't want to kill puppets now if I don't need to. They work as alarms for the NPCs. And I've got a quest to kill puppets with a sharp tool. So I'd rather first get a sharp tool before I start killing puppets. There's a pharmacy over here. Or around the corner. Like I say, big supermarket over there. You can get a lot of food and items over there. But we're not focusing on that. Get to the pharmacy quickly. Small little pharmacy over here. See what we can find in the pharmacy. That's a mask, it's fine. I've got all these items. I've got a heck of a lot of thread. I think there's already NPCs. I don't know why those guys got aggroed. Thought they were NPCs over here. Oh, it's a chicken. It's a chicken aggroing there. Okay. So first hunting shop. That's a better bow than the one that we have. We've got the 70-pound bow. That's an 80-pound bow. Already a nice upgrade. Yeah, we'll take the floater. Why not? See what else we can find in here. There's jacket. I'm going to start going for the jacket. Because this thing that I'm wearing is just a little bit too hot for me. This jacket is just a little bit too hot for me. So I'm going to start moving towards military clothing. Make sure I've got everything here. Okay. Then there's a bunch of garages down there. A bunch. Around this corner there's a bunch of garages down there. But we're not going to go for that right now. We're going to go right down to the gun shop. You can get a bunch of bobby pins in here. There you can get bobby pins, and there you can get bobby pins if you're looking for bobby pins. There's a lot of NPC spawn points in here. You're going to run into a lot of NPCs, so just be ready. You see them from a distance, take out your gun. If they're on top of you, shoot them with the bow. Puppets usually spawn inside here. Okay, search the puppet in safety. And we're going to get all the cooking books today. Cooking books are really, really important. And that's something that we're going to scratch off the list while we're here. You used to be able to search the closed gun boxes, but not anymore. There's a knife. Good to have a knife. You're actually going to put the knife in here so that if we have to kill a puppet, we kill a puppet with a sharp. Although I want to use a different sharp. I want to use a different sharp tool. A more powerful sharp tool. Okay, but that's the first gun shop done. I'm going to go down here. Just be careful. This is the center of the big city. This is where you're going to die the most. This is literally the center of Summerbore City, so be very, very, very careful here. Most of the fights that I've gotten into was here in the center. So make sure you stay like close to sandbags and close to cover. There's a lot of stuff that we can loot there, but we're going to take a shortcut to the school. Because the school is going to give us some military stuff. And some clothing if you need clothing. But the big thing is the books, the cooking books. So there's classrooms and stuff, but we're not interested in the classrooms. We're going to skip the classrooms. A lot of various stuff that you can get in here. I'm just going to go to the basketball court. The basketball court has got military loot. There's military loot outside the school as well. So we're not going to skip that. Just press tab. Make sure you don't miss anything in the vicinity. There are items in the vicinity that you'll miss if you don't press tab. Quite a lot of military containers inside here. And this gives you a good idea of what to expect most of the time because we're playing alone on the server. No one has looted this place. So when we come here regularly while we're playing alone, it gives us a very good idea of what to expect. So that if we play on a server with other people, on a multiplayer server, then we'll understand, that this is what the loot is like most of the time. That we understand whether this place has been looted or whether it's just the standard loot that you can get here. Now, this is a very, very bad run. An extremely bad run, but it happens. At least we got an ammo box. But extremely bad run. Usually you can get a lot more here. Hopefully the cooking books doesn't treat us this badly. So we're just going to go up the stairs. And then we're going to look for this book place over here. There's a radio. That's a quest item. Very good that I searched that. And this is where you get the cooking book. So you can search every single shelf here. Every single shelf. And there's 9 cooking books in total. There's 9 different cooking books in total. I'm going to refresh my book because you can tear the pages out and use it as tinder. So I'm just going to refresh that book. There we go. We get casserole. Like I said, there's 9 total cooking books. We have the barbecue at the base already. So if we don't find the barbecue, it's fine. But a lot of things you can search here. We had a server restart, so let's just continue searching. There we go, cake. We've got the drinks book already. There we go, pasta. We've got 5 out of the 9 because we've already got the barbecue book at the base. Rice, nice. Now we're picking up some speed. Now we're picking up some speed. Casserole, we've already found that. Drinks, we've already found that. Soup. We don't have the soup yet. 2 more. 2 more. We just need 2 more. Pasta, we've already found the pasta. Drinks, we've already found the drinks. Barbecue, we've already found it. But we'll take it. I can show you guys all 9 books. Hopefully. Casserole, we've already got the casserole. Rice, we've already got the rice. Cake. Yeah, that's the cake. Yeah, we've already got the cake. Drinks, we've already got the drinks. Cake, we've got cake. Give us some pizza. Give us some pizza, man. Give us some pizza. Barbecue, we have barbecue. Check these over here. Okay, we're running out of books here. We're running out of books. We're running out of books. Soup, come on. Lucky packet. Cake. Yes, we're getting a lot of repeats, guys. We're getting a lot of repeats here. Pasta again. Yeah, drinks again. Quite unlucky, quite unlucky. Stews. Okay, so there we've got the stew. I think we only need the pasta now. So we've got drinks, casserole, cake, pasta, rice, soup, barbecue, and stew. We only need, according to me, we only need the pizza one now. Okay, so it's only the pizza book that we haven't gotten yet, but that is fine because we are still going to loot the hospital, and the hospital in B0 has got a lot of cooking books as well, and hopefully we can find that the pizza cooking book there. So let's carry on with the journey. Go back down the stairs. We're going to go out this way now to get to the... Actually, this is the wrong way. We need to go out the other way to get to the other military camo boxes. Oh, there's some food. See, there's a lot of clothing and stuff. A lot of clothing and stuff, and apparently I can't get out of here. So there isn't an exit door that goes that way. Okay, we're gonna have to go out the front entrance. That's fine. Go out the front entrance. We want it to be this side of the school, which has got more military containers. There's a vehicle spawn here, like a dirt bike. Really want to shoot an NPC with my rifle today. Really. Not very lucky with the military loot, I must say. The military loot is treating us very badly. Especially since we know no one else has looted it. Like, you would think that someone has already looted this place. But no. Nobody has looted it. Okay, we're going to come back to the center of town. We'll take the chocolate. We'll take the beer. We're going to come back to the center of town, but we have to go to a vehicle repair shop. A place where we can find a yellow screwdriver and a place where we can find a sword. The sword is going to be very important. And then we'll come back to the center. Just a quick little detour. Quick little detour. Let's see if NPCs are going to spawn inside this church. I'm in the mood for some NPCs. You're going to go to this vehicle repair shop to get the battery cables, vehicle repair kit, stuff that we need for the mechanic quest. We are basically now on the other side of the town. We came in there, worked our way around. We are now on the western side of the big city. NPCs can spawn here as well, so you have to be ready for them. Just take a loop, because I want to shoot them with a rifle. Make sure the rifle is loaded. Yeah, the rifle is loaded. Really love for NPCs to spawn. I really want to shoot the poop out of them. No puppets yet. Okay, if they're gonna spawn in, they're gonna. Oh, there they go. There they go. Now I'm gonna shoot. Now I'm gonna kill them with a rifle. Oh. Forgot that I can only shoot one shot. Didn't spawn a horde. I didn't spawn a horde. That was good. But yeah, I forgot about one shot only. But there you guys see, so hit him in the head with what I've taught you guys. There's another NPC there. Silencer is working very, very nicely. There we go. Love it, love it. When you know what how the site works, then it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure when you know how the site works. If you don't know how the site works, then it's not great. Okay, it's loot. Rubber gloves that we can cut into rubber bands to make a metal sword. If we don't get a sword, we are going to aim for a sword. But if we don't get a sword, we can make our own sword. Like a light, whatever. There's the car jack, which is a quest item. Unfortunately, no vehicle repair kit. Unfortunately, no vehicle repair kit, which is a bit sad. But that's fine. We can still run, which is nice. You can search this place, but I'll skip it if I was you. And this, not this building, that building. You can search this building, but we've searched buildings like this before. We know what we can find in buildings like these. It's this building over here. That TNT can spawn, yellow screwdrivers can spawn, plus toolboxes. This is a very, very important building.
Take cover!
Yo. If those were dangerous NPCs, I would have gotten hurt. I would have gotten badly hurt if they were proper NPCs. I can still hear them talking. It must be inside. It must be inside. Yeah. I never knew you could climb onto this thing. And we make sure we loot the NPCs fast so that they don't despawn. Always terrible when they despawn. Now we're going to use our bow because there's probably going to be close proximity. And they do get stuck now and then. I just don't like the way I aim when I'm crouched down. That looks really, really stupid. Okay, none of them got stuck. And like I say, there's a toolbox. Okay, really, really good place for toolboxes. I'm going to keep my bow for close range. And if you're very lucky, you can get a yellow. We found a red there, but you can find a yellow in here. And you're going to find a few toolboxes in here. And there's even a possibility of a TNT spawn in here. But that's very, very rare. Don't expect to find TNT here regularly. If you want to find TNT, go to the coal mine, which we are going to do in this series. We're definitely going to do it in this series. Okay, that's taking up a lot of weird loot space, so I'm going to take this toolbox. I don't care how heavy I am. Toolboxes are important to have. And like I say, really, really good spot for toolboxes. And it's important to press tab every now and then. The TNT can lie on the ground. You can find the TNT on the ground. So make sure you loot everything. Okay, now we're going to go for the sword. Like I say, a lot of NPC spawns here, and they can be level 4, level 5. They could be level 4, level 5. That's a lot more dangerous. All I don't like is, it's going to take long now, which is wasting your guys' time. But we're just going to quickly go to the Chinese shop. And then I'll go back to the center of town. I won't record when I go back to the center of the town. Because you guys are just going to see what you saw. But I'm going to quickly show you the Chinese shop over there. Which is here on the edge. Right above this sanitarium over there. Yeah, they come again. I'm going to use the bow. Bow works well enough. At least I show you guys the shotgun. Shotgun is nice and cool, especially at range. At range, the shotgun with slugs. It's really powerful. They can't shoot to save their lives. Again, if those were higher tier NPCs, we would have been in big trouble. But if you want to face NPCs, just come to the big city. There's a lot of NPC spawn points here. Like I told you guys, with the bow and broadhead carbon arrows, there's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Just make sure you use the third person. They can't see you when you're peeking corners. Okay? Be very, very focused on peeking the corners. Because that's where they can't see you. Okay, hopefully they're going to give us a break now. Okay. This is where you can find swords. Swords and a Mantu spear. You can find... I'm just searching these big boxes. Sometimes you can find something in these big boxes. But not today. Okay, so we're just going to go next door. Okay, that's slow walking, so that's those are puppets. Okay, you can get clothing here if you need rags. Let's just go back to the center of town and let's just loot this little pharmacy before we go. Not that I think this pharmacy has got anything in it. No, it doesn't really have anything in it. I'll see you guys in the center of town. Okay. Here we are back at the school where we looted those mercury containers. There's a gap in the wall here. You can just go through the wall here because you need to go over the bridge. There's the other Chinese shop. We need to get to that Chinese shop. Because of the silencers, it's very difficult for them to hear us. Or the silencers. Because of the silencers, they don't really hear us shooting their friends. But they'll still be able to see us. So right in front of the school is that Chinese shop, but we're going to go over the bridge. Again, be very, very careful for NPCs. We can use these as cover. Now we're hoping for like a sword or a spear. That's very, very effective versus puppets and NPCs. We got a spear. Okay, it's better than nothing. But the Dao sword is the main thing you want. But you can find a Dao sword or a spear in here. Is that the sword? That's the sword. Okay, we're going to drop the spear and there we've got a Dao sword. You must take care of this. This is a very, very powerful weapon in an abandoned bunker. or anywhere you loot. So please take care of this. The Dao sword is rare to find. You can buy it for like 6,000 bucks at the armorer, but you know, try and not die now. It's basically perfect what we have found so far. So now we're going to go back to the center of the town. There's a bar here. Not sure if the NPCs are going to spawn in the bar. So we're basically just going to go for a gun shop and another vehicle repair shop. Just want to get the vehicle repair kit. I've got the other, you know, like I got the cables and... Oh, there's another blue battery. Yes, we're running out of loot space here really fast. It's actually better to go back to the bike now. Literally, it's better to go back to the bike now because we don't have loot space anymore. I can hear people jogging. Okay, so you jogged past the back of me. Okay, so there is an NPC looking for me. Not sure what kind of NPC it is. Probably didn't loot that entire place. There's the gun shop. There's a tool shop over there. I just want to show you guys the important loot locations. This tool shop was awesome in the past. It's not that awesome at the moment. But you can still get various items in here. Pants, nails, various workshop items. Various workshop items. There's a box of bolts. Actually gonna drop the food. And I'm gonna drop one of the rubber gloves. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty underwhelming. Like, we used to get a lot of yellow screwdrivers in there, but not anymore. I'm pretty happy that I can kill an NPC at a distance with this bow. Oh, my word. And I just threw my mouse. I knew she was looking for me, but I threw my mouse over my desk. So it took me forever to get control over my mouse again. That was bad as I opened up the door. As I opened up the door, that was bad. So always repair your gear. They tend to destroy your gear when they shoot you. That's why it's important to have sewing kits on you. They do destroy your gear quite fast. We've got a C1 there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, definitely gave me a heart attack there. Definitely gave me a heart attack there. There's a military quiver, but we've got a quiver. There's a shotgun over there. The military quivers does sell for a lot, so it's actually bad that we didn't go back to the bike. But I mean, I don't want to make this an hour. You know, I want to get through this as fast as possible. See if I can get some ammo boxes here. Yo, she gave me a heart attack. Like, that quiver is worth a lot of money, guys. We can find that again. We can find that again. that quiver is worth more money. You can get a lot of drinks and food inside. Drinks and food and stuff in there. Can't believe I didn't shoot her in the head. Cannot believe I didn't shoot her in the head. Like I say, if these are high tier NPCs, me getting caught like this won't be good. I have to focus on those headshots. But I mean, the tier 4 and tier 5 NPCs wear armor and helmets. So it's not to say you're going to kill an NPC with a single headshot. So just be aware of that. I'll put the gamma up for you guys. It's getting dark now. Put the gamma up for you guys because it's getting dark now. These pharmacies are very underwhelming. So let's just get to this vehicle repair shop. Hoping for a vehicle repair kit and more NPCs can spawn. There's an insane amount of NPC spawn points here. And like I say, the fact that I'm so far away from cover could have definitely got me killed. Could have definitely got me killed. Like those NPCs could have destroyed me. I have to be more aware of what's going on around me. I like searching these colored tops. I just like it. No specific reason for it, but let's get to the vehicle repair shop. And there's a police station. There's a police station here, and next to the police station is a big basketball court. But we're packed. That's the thing, we're packed. So we're just hoping for a vehicle repair kit. And then we want to skedaddle. Or we can just take the loot and come back later. There's another one of those. Decisions. Spice mix. I could buy spice mix. I'll drink one beer. Put that there, put that there, put that there. I don't think it's going to fit though. It's longer than that. It is longer. It is longer. What if I do that and that and that? Okay, that's going to work. Okay. I'll show you guys where the police station is. And if you're struggling to find cell phones, I'll show you guys where to find cell phones. Important to loot that place as well. But we're going to skip it for now. I mean, I've looted that building. Okay, so here's another food shop. We're going to try and get into the, not the bottom center, the top center, because that's where the police station is. So we're literally trying to get to the police station right now. Have to be careful, NPCs can spawn in here as well. There's the basketball court. Okay, you can loot that entire basketball court. We're looking for the police station. So the police station is right there. Right next to the basketball court. And since I don't have loot space, I mean, I can technically drop that. I can technically drop that toolbox. Keeping the puppets around to alarm me of NPCs. This is where that's where you get all the poster. The poster, that's where you get all the bobby pins, guys. Looking for bobby pins, that's where you go. The NPCs spawn at the police station regularly. But I mean, they haven't spawned yet. I'm just gonna see if I can find some ammo. Do I have that? Do I have that? I'm gonna take my time in between searches that I don't make too much noise. Gonna unbundle the bobby pins. If we're very, very lucky, we can get a key card. That's good. Just taking my time in between searches that I don't make too much noise. That's good. We can use that for the shotgun as well. And that's not good. Okay. Take your hands. Get the bobby pins. Getting dark now. I mean, we're on max brightness and it's really, really, really dark. Try and go for ammo box. There's no ammo box. Yeah, there's no ammo box over here. I'm gonna open up these two. Some ammo. Nah, not interested in that. We did 2 vehicle repair shops. Quite unlucky that we didn't get those repair shops aren't great for vehicle repair kits. The vehicle repair shops inside the big city. If you want, multiple vehicle repair kits, the big city isn't the place to go. The other vehicle repair shops in the world is way, 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 way better. Underwhelming. Police stations are underwhelming most of the time. Like I say, 80% of the time, police stations are underwhelming. Now, like I say, you can loot. That place got a lot of military gear inside it. You can go loot it. But we're going to go around it because we have to go to bed. It's getting late. Never loot a puppet like this in the open. It's a really, really bad idea. Actually, I have to. So there it is. The sports place. We're going to go around the left to get to the gun shop, the hunting shop, and then go to sleep. We're going to go to the gun shop now. Then the hunting shop. And then we're going to sleep in Egyptian cotton. One of my favorite places to sleep. And we're probably going to run into more NPCs. Make sure this is loaded. Yes, it is loaded. You can always go Shift R to make sure it's loaded. I just press R. Like if I press R and I can't load it, then I know it's loaded. So still, this is like a circuit. A running circuit. Gun shops right in front of us. Oh my word! Sorry guys, I'm struggling to see you. Like being caught in the open like that is terrible. It's terrible, 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 terrible. I'm not looking for cover immediately. Like I thought the wall was covered, but the wall wasn't really covered. It's better for me to run into cover and let them come to me. And it's dark. That's the other terrible thing, it's dark. But I mean, this woman wasn't close to me. If she was close to me, she could have hurt me really, really badly. So the good thing is that she wasn't close to me. But we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. Let's hopefully get you without getting shot into Kingdom Come. Stay close to cover just to cut off half of the angles that we can get shot from. Duck down, I don't know. Last time I got shot when I opened this door. Or rather get inside quickly, that I don't get shot. As soon as I open up the door. That's a military shirt. I'm going to upgrade to the military shirt. I really want to get into the military clothing. Now it's getting dark, guys. We're almost done. We're almost done. Very, very, very underwhelming. Like extremely underwhelming for a gun shop. Extremely underwhelming for a gun shop. The hunting shop is right at the back. If you exit the back of this place, you're gonna go right into the hunting shop. There's the hunting shop. Right there is the hunting shop. Right in front of us. Again, just want to cut off the angles that they can shoot us from. And I'm about done for now. Get into some cover that I don't get shot in the back again. Fishing reel. Another fishing reel. Again, I want to collect all the guns, but guys, I'd rather buy the guns at the end of the day, you know, than pick them up when I don't need to pick them up. So this is another hunting shop. Very underwhelming. Like, we got very unlucky with the loot today, especially the military loot. Now, when you come out of the back of the hunting shop, you go to that apartment blocks to the end. Right at the end is going to be the place where you can get the Egyptian cotton bed and get a good night's rest. It's the building right at the back of the hunting shop. So there's the hunting shop. It's the building right behind it, guys. Sorry, I was wrong. So you don't have to walk this far. So there's the hunting shop. There was the gun shop. Right behind the hunting shop. There's the hunting shop. Right behind the hunting shop. The staircase on the right of the building. And then you can just go straight up. Look at the ground. Sometimes stuff spawn on the ground. But you go straight to the top. Straight to the top. Just keep going up until you can't go up anymore. And then here's your 5-star hotel. Here's your 5-star hotel. Now we can finally relax a little bit. The oven isn't working and the fridge isn't working, but I've put in some complaints with management. And if you go to the roof, you can go to the roof from here. There's a lot of satellite dishes on the roof. You want to do satellite dishes for like a quest or something. And then there's a nice bathroom over there. I don't know why we can't get to the bathroom. But weird that we can't get to our own bathroom. Yeah, we can't get to our own bathroom. But in any case, here's the Egyptian cotton bed. And that's where we're going to sleep for the night. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful double bed. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, do me a favor and click that like button. I felt we really learned a lot today. We saw the power of scopes, you know, when we upgrade our gun, where we don't shoot one shot and then reload. If we get like a really good gun that can shoot repeatedly, We're going to be very, very, very powerful versus the NPCs. Didn't do good with cover today. Like, you know, if it was higher level NPCs, I probably would have died with my movement as soon as I get shot. Talking about that, I don't want to pee in my pants right now. Okay. And yeah, if you want to see and learn everything about Scum, click that subscribe button. And I'm probably going to upload this on Sunday. And if you guys want me to stream day 7, like from the morning till the sun goes down, is going to be about 4 hours. If you guys would like me to stream every 7th day, you know, like day 7, day 14, day 21. If you guys would like me to stream every 7th day, that I don't cut it. One out of every 7 episodes is uncut and I stream it. Leave it down in the comments below. Please just say stream. You know, if you want me to stream day 7. If you don't want me to stream day 7, don't say anything. Later, guys. Cheers.